Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to the very first episode of Meme Pulse. It's your boy CJ, the crypto medic. I am going to be bringing you a breakdown of the top coins that have run over the last 24 hours, and we're going to look at the top traders and a bit of the analysis of the meta and how you could have traded those coins so that you can stop losing money and start making money in the crypto markets. We're only going to be looking at the graduated section. Just my personal opinion, if you're new to meme coin trading, trading the new creations is just a fast way to lose all of your money. It's better to be able to find coins that already have attention and then just buy the dip on them. So that's what we're going to be looking at in this series of Meme Pulse. And we're also going to be looking at the top traders that we can copy and follow as we go on this journey of becoming unprofitable, losing fucking trader to someone that is making bank and actually printing money from the meme market. So I've looked through my alpha wallets, I've looked through BullX Neo, the graduated section there, and I have kind of picked 10 coins that ran to over $1 mil and were actually good coins that had a solid narrative and could have been easily tradable and accessible to everyone. So yeah, let's dive into them and break them down one by one. First coin that we have here is this Burn N8G. It was made by this guy, Mike. Mike's NFT is his Twitter tracker. And yeah, he basically said he'd been fucking around on chain. He's successfully made a coin in Solana that is so fucking deflationary, increased liquidity as a number of number of tokens and infinitely decrease the total token supply. So it's obviously a crypto meta about the token being deflationary, and as people buy it, it keeps going up. So yeah, let's look at the top traders for this one. You can see there were obviously a couple of them. This guy has 324 SOL. He's not the best trader right now. He's down currently quite a bit, and if you look in GMGN as well, he's down quite a lot. But yeah, he has been a good trader in the past. He has hit some big P&Ls. So yeah, he was buying at around 500K, and then that was enough momentum to kind of keep this going higher. I think this got picked up on Twitter and did start to get posted a lot about it. That's why the volume went crazy and the price was impacted from that. So that is the Burn token, and that is the top trader from the Burn token. The next token we're looking at is dbits. This coin was, I think it's something to do with like graphics and it being linked to Fortnite as well. Like Fortnite, maybe like people think it's a currency that's going to be used inside of the game or something along those lines. Doesn't really matter too much, but it's enough hype and enough lore where if you just look at it, you're thinking, okay, like what is this? And it had that initial pump. Like obviously it did have quite a strong pump, and then stabilized at around 500K, and then made that initial run up. And then I think it died here, and that's when it did get like CTO'd, and then it had another run up again, and that's why it's holding the floor, because this coin's been CTO'd. But looking at the top traders from this, let's just break it down and look at it. DB Top, this guy is the top trader. He bought 5K and he turned it into 75K. People have tracked his wallet. It's quite popular on X now. So I would definitely recommend that you get across this one. He's quite a good trader as well. I looked into his account and he is a pretty high win rate. So I think it's well worth having him be one of the wallets that you track. And then also this guy is a pretty popular whale. He's tracked as well. He made a bunch of money on Trump. Not necessarily the best to copy, but yeah, he is. Yeah, if he's inside of the coin, people are going to know about it. And then another one of my other wallets that has performed quite well. This guy, the WWE SmackDown. What did he buy? He bought 2.6K and turned it into 36K. So in terms of X's, like really good X's there, really good X's there, good X's there as well. So overall, these guys crushed it, and would definitely recommend having alerts on and adding these wallets into your trackers. And basically my approach with that as well is like just being able to have the alerts on, and then when I'm actively trading, I can see when they're buying and selling. I know what wallets have different characteristics from the traders that I analyze, and then I add that into my trading style so that, you know, if we do have a coin that's a runner like this, I know that, you know, there may be tons and tons of different wallets that you can see. There's so many different wallets here, but you know, basically which ones am I actually going to follow and track as I am, you know, taking the trade similar to them. All right, this next coin, we had such an amazing copy trade on this. I didn't take this trade, but this is like Hooters. It's like Hooters CTO. Yeah, it's basically Solana Hooters CTO. It's like a parody. So everyone knows the brand Hooters. And yeah, it's based on this news, the Hooters to prepare for bankruptcy per Bloomberg. So yeah, basically like Hooters CTO. It's pretty funny. It's a crypto meta. Basically saying that, you know, Hooters is going out of business, so Solana meme coins are gonna like community takeover, which is a pretty funny meme. This initially launched and didn't do very much, and then I think it did get an official, like if you see a coin like this is like launching, it's not really doing much, and then it did get an official CTO, and this wallet here, this guy, I call him Baggin. He was the top trader for this, and I definitely recommend checking him out. He does farm his copy traders though, so you need to be careful. Like, do not just set up blind copy traders. But if you can see, if you bought here and you kind of understood it and you looked into it, you know, like buying down here or buying as it, you know, gets more and more attention. Yeah, that was definitely a good opportunity, and this coin did run quite a lot. So yeah, this guy was a top trader for that one, and I think this also ran because of the tweet, and maybe just got picked up on Twitter as well for that. So quite a lot of traders involved in it, and yeah, it was a good running coin, good meta, good narrative, like good ticker. So a lot of things worked well. This next coin was a tweet play from Kanye West. Yeah, he was basically saying that, you know, if he made a coin that was a SWAT sticker, would Jewish people buy it? So of course this is going to send, when this coin did launch, there was a lot of people that were, like there was like 4 or 5 other ones that had been made. But for some reason, this is the one that actually yeah, made it out of it. I traded this a little bit. You can see with my fucking 0.1 buys, I'm hitting a 2x, baby. Fucking when Lambo. But yeah, so top traders for this, you can see there was so much attention on this, heaps and heaps and heaps of attention. But yeah, with the top traders for this one, we have Frosty Jays. You can see he is, I'm pretty sure he would trade in a group call with Cupsy. These guys usually farm quite a lot of their copy traders. So you just got to be careful with that. But yeah, he did make quite a lot of money from this coin, and yeah, he's a pretty good trader. I don't copy trade him directly, but basically how I would use his wallet would be, if you do see him buying a coin, you know that it's got attention because a lot of people track his wallet, and you can look for an entry for yourself, which is kind of what I did. You can see I got an entry around here, and I yeeted way too early. So yeah, that could have been like a nice 10x play, but it is what it is. We're still fucking learning. And then also you have Cupsy, so yeah, that's him. And there was another one other decent trader, Gotti. Yeah, I just found his wallet, but well worth kind of checking out. And yeah, he is there under the top traders for the bot users. So we'll check him out, turn 5K into 15, and it's like a nice 3X with that. So yeah, that's the SWAT sticker play, and that was just a Kanye West tweet play. Pretty simple, and it ran to 1.22 mil. So yeah, the Kanye tweet plays, when they're decent, they're running to at least $1 million, which is good to know. All right, then we have the anglerfish. I think this is like a Disney/TikTok meta. I think it's pretty popular on TikTok as well, with this anglerfish. And yeah, it's about, I think this guy Navi is the one that has been CTOing it. You can see Disney Canada have been posting about it, and yeah, they CTO'd it a while ago. People getting tattoos about it, so it's a bit of a symbol, whatever. I wasn't across that, but yeah, basically this coin had an initial run up where it did run already to 3 or 4 mil, and then it got CTO'd. So there was an opportunity, when it was getting CTO'd, and you can see there was a lot of decent whales that were buying this. So this is one guy. We have another guy, Active Sigma. We have another guy, and just popular whales that are buying these and buying the dip on this here. So they're buying on average at around 500k, and the coin's running to 3 mil again. So it's a nice couple of X's, some good profits that could have been made there. I personally didn't take this trade because I didn't really understand it, and I just missed it. I wasn't focused on it. So that's the reason. But you could have easily copied this trade just by basically having these wallets tracked. So this guy, and having the right wallets tracked there, and just knowing that these guys are buying the floor, holding it, they're going to shill it, and the CTO was successful. So that's what happens with the CTO. It's basically these whales come in, it gets CTO'd, they push it higher, they dump it, and usually this will go down again. So that's the anglerfish. It was a kind of the anglerfish. I think the meta on that is pretty interesting, but that's the anglerfish. And then we have this other coin, Life. This got like community takeover, but basically there's been a bit of a meta in the trenches at the moment where coins with this green and black kind of logo have been running, and this was like community takeover, just a low effort one though, so it did run to like 1.8 mil. But the top traders on this is this guy called Smokes. I follow him. He's a pretty good trader. I wouldn't recommend copy trading him because he does dump on his followers. He's pretty, like, a lot of people track him. But you can see him under the top traders, under the bot users, and would recommend checking it out. He bought 3k and sold 9k, so he made like a 3x on it. Which is pretty good, and I'm pretty sure he got in like real early onto it. There was some other traders that I guess traded it as it went, but this coin basically launched and then went to 40k, like pretty much died, and then ran back up again as the community started pushing it, and then ran to 2 million or whatever. But coins like this are really hard to trade. Just because, when this coin dies and it goes to like 40k, no one knows, unless you're the person that is going to do the CTO, no one knows that this is going to come back. So if you'd be buying in this type of range, this price range here, it is a complete gamble, and you'll have a pretty high losing rate from that. But if you see the coins getting motion again, and then you see it kind of picking back up in Steam, and maybe you can look at some Fibonacci levels and you can see, okay, it's holding this now. Let's start to DCA a little bit, and just track the motion of it as it started to get picked back up. There could have been an opportunity there. Again, I didn't take the trade. I didn't do it. So who am I to say it? But let's just learn from that together. That's the Life coin, and most valuable currency. So who would have known? Bit of a wild card, that coin was a big runner. And then let's look at the last two here. So we have the Swaty coin. This coin was made a while ago, but it's a Calvin, it's a Kanye West tweet play. Basically had some calls shill it. So this coin launched like a week ago when I think Kanye was going on his Twitter rampage, and then it literally died. It didn't do anything. And then it got randomly picked back up by some top wallets here, by like Waddles. And then you also have a couple of decent traders. So this guy, I've recently started to follow him, and this guy is another call on Twitter, the Absol Quant. Basically they got into it real early. I think the coin migrated quite quickly. Coin migrated around there, and then it just got absolutely sent. So that was just a Kanye West tweet play. And you could see also Frosty J's came in on that one. Nach as well came in on that one. So there was quite a lot of attention into it, and there was quite a lot of opportunity to trade that. Again, I missed it. I didn't trade it. So, but yeah, one of the things that I would say is that, if this coin has motion, after that initial kind of run up from here to here, from when it migrates to, let's say, around 200k, 250k, if it dips to like the 0.5 Fibonacci or the 0.6 kind of in this area, and if it is going to be a runner, it's good to bid that again, and you can kind of trade it like that. So that's one of the main strategies that I follow. I didn't trade this coin, but that's what I would just look into if you guys are struggling to make money in the markets. But it's a Kanye West tweet play. We had good wallets. I think it got picked up. We had that initial we had the initial pump, but the narrative was strong enough to keep it going, and then that absolutely sent up to, again, like 1 million. So anything to do with Kanye, if it's good enough, we can kind of know, hey, this coin's probably going to send to 1 mil, and that way when we're buying the dip here, we know that, okay, like on average it's usually going to send to 1 mil, so we know that that's where realistically we're looking at taking profits. So just about kind of knowing the coin that you're trading. So that's the Swaty coin. But again, just to break down the top traders for it, this guy AbsolQuant, you can see his wallet's quite popular on Twitter, and he made like a bag from that. He made he made over 10x on it, so it's 16x or something, which is crazy. And he's still got money in the coin, which shows that he is a good trader because he's holding it. So well worth a follow. That guy is a good trader. I will be adding him to my list. And then the last coin that we're looking at here is going to be this Cash. So this coin was recently launched. There's not too many top traders involved in this, but basically it's a similar coin to that burned coin where if you buy this coin, then it's going to give you passive USDC rewards. So it's enough hype, it's enough lore to be able to get people into this coin and to have them buying it and to send it. So if we look back at this example from burned, you can see that burned N8G or whatever, that's a similar kind of narrative here. This coin ran to like 4 or 5 mil. And this coin is already like ran to 2.5 mil, so maybe it runs up again. But like it's enough lore for people to get into it. And the top traders from this, I did look through it. There was just one guy. All these other guys are not too good. There's this one guy. That's his wallet address, and you can check him out there. But he's pretty good. I would recommend that. Like, he bought 176 and he's made like a decent amount. Maybe he's an insider, but pretty impressive. It's also a smart wallet, so I would check that out. I don't usually trade coins when they first launch on Pump Fund, but you can see that if he's here and he hasn't sold anything and the coin also dumped down heaps like this, you can see he bought into it. He would have been up massive here. He held through all of that, and he must have been like an insider or something, because he would have been up like a bag here, saw it dump, didn't sell anything, and just was patient enough to hold it through. So maybe you can't buy it here, but you can watch the chart, you can wait for dips, and you can get into trades like that. How I use these wallets is like, if I know that they're in the trade, maybe I'm not going to get the same entry as them, but I'm going to wait for a dip, or if I wait for like a setup that I like, I will enter the trade, and I will be in on that position. So those are the top kind of coins that have been broken down over the last 24 hours or so. Obviously, this is my first time doing this, guys, so hope you enjoyed it. I will look at getting better for it. I'm going to keep these coming every day. We are going to make a bag when it comes to meme coins, so never stop searching for alpha, never stop clicking, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.